Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. You laugh at anything today, you lose, and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Today's punishment is you got to eat all of those Thanksgiving leftovers for every meal, every snack until they're gone, okay? Don't let them go to waste. I don't care if you're eating it until Christmas time. You probably have a lot of leftovers, but you got to finish them. Okay, it's just being responsible. If you want to support Zeducation this holiday season, the best way to do that is by subscribing. Please continue to support us by subscribing and clicking the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. You're so quick to crash out. Who I grew up with. Are you too good for your home? Yeah, the wedding singer. Will somebody kill me? Great movie. Great song. He had a short fuse. Adam Sandler had a short fuse. Which is weird because, and maybe I'm wrong, doesn't seem like he has a short fuse in real life, but his characters do. When you have limited budget, folks, this is a good reminder to you all. This Christmas season, if you're getting gifts, like I imagine most of you are, get creative. Don't get that Jaguar. You don't want Jaguar anyways. They rebranded and it's garbage now. If you're gonna get a Jaguar, pretend. Don't spend the money. Get the generic brand. Get the off-brand always. My favorite part in Pretty Woman is her joy when he agrees to pay $3,000 for 6 days, effectively lowering her rate from $100 an hour to $21 an hour. Yeah, it's the bulk business though. I've never seen that movie. You know, I've seen scenes of it. I know the premise, but that's a plot hole. I hate finding plot holes, man. Dave Ramsey in critical condition after learning a 50-year mortgage. Oh no, Dave! Dave, someone save Dave! Come on, Dave. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, man. Tell me you have a toddler without telling me you have a toddler. I've had similar memes like this, but this is relevant because this is our house right now. I can walk downstairs, and this is our countertop. We saved the apples because we want the girls to continue to eat them because they're not done. But they still grab the new ones all the time, and they ain't cheap. Apples are not cheap. 90% of bald people still own a comb. They just can't part with it. You know, speaking of which, I think I might keep it. And my question to all you beard guys out there, do you carry around a comb? Do you do stuff with it in the morning? You put like stuff in it? I don't know. Never had it outside of November, so. But we're going to make this thing cool. Make it into a man's beard. All right. How my wife looks at me when I send her a meme that requires 2 decades of deep internet lore knowledge. If you're a meme lord that is able to understand memes that require that deep lore knowledge, I love you. And you are a rare breed. Today's generation, the newer generations, they have no idea. They don't know what the early internet was like. They have no idea. Just take pride in the fact that you're a rare breed. You are. When you find out that Scott Calvin was only 37 in the Santa Claus. No. What? No, dude. No. That's crazy, dude. Custom table, $250. Oh, look at that. Discounted from $300. That's what I'm talking about. Is it worth it? You let me know. Would you buy it? Looks like they put a thin coat of lacquer on there. Looks like they spread it pretty evenly. Not bad. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the time and effort this guy spent putting a strap on his dirt so it wouldn't fall off. Tell me your cornbread ain't done in the middle without telling me your cornbread ain't done in the middle. I'm old enough to remember when they called a hashtag a pound sign. It sure made the Me Too movement a lot funnier than it should have been. Pound Me Too. Remember that? It's very sad that that movement's was it took advantage of people. It took advantage of people who actually had serious things happen in their life. And it was just a big political volleyball, right? Was it Alyssa Milano? Can we show her? I just saw it the other day. Hilariously. I don't even know why. It's weird that we're talking about this. Remember the crochet face mask? She was a big COVID idiot. And she wore the crochet face mask. Can we show that? That was real. This happened. People did this. This is how stupid and insane people went during that time. Let's not forget about it. I don't want to bring it up. It sucks to remember that, but those people will act insane again at some point. They just will. That's the point here. Harsh, but so fair. This ride only stops in an emergency. Crying is not an emergency. I think that's a good PSA to put out there if you're a carny. We're not here to deal with tears. We're not here to emergency stop the ride if you just can't handle it. If you're going to get on the ride, you're going to handle it. Girls have a hard time choosing where to eat because the last time they chose, they doomed all of humanity. It all makes sense now. I knew it. I knew it. It's all passed down from Eve, man. The left will tell you the only option is love. 5 minutes after they set a car on fire because they didn't like the brand owner. Also happened this year. They were destroying Teslas, if you guys remember. Something that is allegedly pushing the green agenda that they should agree with, right? That's what they want. They huff their own farts to reduce the carbon emissions, but they don't like Elon, so they light their cars on fire. Silly, silly nonsense. Meanwhile, in Florida, not just Florida, it's supposed to be really cold here in Minnesota too. Might be out ice fishing here soon. But Florida, I heard it got 40 degrees there. Did you get any snow there, Florida? Huh? Stop overreacting. That's my point. When a liberal man throws a punch and you catch it mid-swing. Well, I feel like their punch would, like, the proper technique, this is what they would do. You know? So maybe it'd be funny to let them just hit, see the reaction, break their thumb. I don't know, you know. It's all entertainment. Do you really think all taxation is theft? Don't you like having schools and roads? Stop taxing me. Stop it. Florida's onto something. I heard that Florida is going to get rid of property taxes only for homesteaded homes, so it's not all properties, which I still think it should be all properties, no property taxes. But Florida's onto something. Me eating my white shirt. Let me taste it. Yeah. When you eat soup as an adult, you shouldn't wear a white shirt. But when you have kids, you should just get rid of all of your white clothing. Sincerely. Because it will get messed up. My dad made this for when his girlfriend won't pick a restaurant. It's not a bad idea. Never heard of any of these. Well, Outback. Applebee's, If she has a hard time deciding, make one of these. Make it easy. Make it easy on everyone. Flying over America, look at all the states. OMG. Probably a real post. There was a long time ago, this must have been like 5-6 years ago. There was a liberal commentator who said, how does the earth get like that? How does the land get like that? I was like, dude, you need to get out of the city. You gotta get out of the city. How does it get like that? How do the squares just pop up naturally? 400-year mortgages. I mean, if you're going to do 50, you might as well do 70, 100. You might as well do 400. Make it a generational curse. Okay? That's 50's crazy. They're floating the idea, but yeah, it's nuts, man. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready for... Do I have to say it? Betty on a Yeti. It's so funny. It's just hilarious. This is a great one. Prepare for the Elf on a Shelf memes here, guys. Come on. Heading out hunting. Heading home from hunting. That's great. You know, not if you did your preparation right. And that's not always a guarantee either. But from the bottom of my heart, if it's textable, don't call me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And see, it depends on the time of the day. You know, is it the middle of the workday? Are people trying to get things done? If so, text it. You know, we can't, I like talking, but we can't talk for that long, you know? And if you call, we're going to talk for a long time. That's my point. You know, the closest feeling to a snow day as an adult is not having to wash a measuring cup because you only used it for water. And putting away the bread knife after cutting bread because it's not that dirty. It's a great feeling. Been farting anywhere lately? I don't even care anymore. It is a sign of apathy, and you should take it seriously. If you're just ripping anywhere, go hang out with your friends, hang out with your family, go do something fun, clear your mind, read a book, listen to music, watch Zeducation. Pick and choose your battles, and if you're just doing it anywhere, that's a concerning sign. Just a reminder for Christmas this year, if your birth year starts with a 19, wrap your presents on a table and not on the floor. Good thinking. It's always a good reminder. Your body ain't what it once was. Stop pretending. Don't be sitting on your knees the whole time wrapping presents. You'll get hurt. You'll hurt yourself. Have you ever noticed the popularity of white robots? The reason for these shades of technological whites may be racism, according to new research. Now imagine spray painting the robots black. CNN headline becomes, "Owning black robots may be a sign of being pro-slavery." It's a lose-lose with these race baiters. It really is. And can we just confirm, is that a real CNN tweet? If it is, oh man. Like, what the hell? They're low. CNN is very low on the standards, but that's a new low, bro. When you have to read the same page over and over because you keep zoning out. Yeah, I've been there many times. When that happens to me, I know I have to be done reading because my brain ain't working right. The cells ain't clicking. They ain't firing on all cylinders. Ain't cooking the cornbread that day. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yeah, you just gotta come back to it. Get some rest, take a sleep, yeah, take a sleep. Have you ever wondered what Elmo would look like with no fur? Ugh, dude. No. Elmo, keep the hair, man. Diet Coke people are crazy because what do you mean it's 9:30 a.m. and you ordered a Diet Coke at breakfast? Dude, Diet Coke people are crazy. I used to work with someone who he'd come in with like a 64 ouncer every morning and then be like, dude, coffee's bad for you. Stop drinking that. What are you talking about? And you're being serious. You just drank 64 ounces of fake sugar. Anyways, that Diet Coke people are wild, man. And Mountain Dew people, they do the same thing. All you can eat buffet near me. To find an all you can eat buffet near you, you can use online search engines like Google or Yelp, specifying all you can eat buffet near me. There's your AI overview, just like I was saying. It's not quite there yet. It just isn't. Come on. If you missed the news, the last penny was just minted. The last penny in U.S. history is minted. For a number of reasons. Mostly for the fact that it costs more money to make a penny than the penny's actually worth. So, good meme here. RIP to all these fine folks in here. Save and exit game. Save game. Save and exit game. Always. For all you gamers out there, it's been a while for me, but you always save it, then save and exit. Because sometimes for some reason it just doesn't work. It doesn't save. Then you lose all of that progress. You wake up in bed at 6 a.m., close your eyes for 5 minutes, and it's 7:30 a.m. You're at work at 3 p.m., close your eyes for 5 minutes, and it's 3:01 p.m. Time flies when you're having fun. It crawls when you're not. So we all know that. Nah, why is my dad locking his Mountain Dew? So like I said, man, the Diet Coke people, the Mountain Dew people, they're zealous. They're zealous. They care about their drink. Is this sensible? Of course not. Can't seem to sleep. Let's see if the bright light of my phone containing all the information in the entire world held inches away from my face for the next 15 minutes manages to lull me into a peaceful slumber. That is admittedly like my worst habit is using my phone in bed before sleep. So, and I've been doing it for a long time. So I feel like it's like a really hard habit to break. Did anyone break that habit? If you did, let me know how. Me at 17 years old, this station is playing my jam. Me at 25, this bar is playing my jam. Me now, this commercial for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis is playing my jam. I hate when commercials use good songs. Well, there was that Chris Stapleton song that got used for a Jeep commercial, and now I hate the song because I hear it and it reminds me of the Jeep. I'm like, they ruined it. Don't make good art into some stupid advertisement. Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta spoil yourself. Look at that. Arguably, I'm gonna say the second best Lunchable behind the pizzas. It's been a long time, very long time. But when you went on field trips, went on like when you were in sports, you're going to play an hour and a half away, 2 hours away. You know, you pack a bunch of these. It's perfect. This is how my roommate motivates himself to study for finals. However, you got to do it. It's not a bad idea. It's a lot of sugar, but you know, it might give you a boost of energy. It might help you study. I don't know. How I look when I'm trying to keep my patience with my daughter's attitude. Women, am I right? Am I right? It's the attitude, the emotion. It's always different. I'm not scared of ghosts, zombies, or vampires. I'm scared of people with no common sense. It really is the most terrifying thing because they can sway elections. They can hurt people. You know, like they do really bad things. People with no common sense. People that can't logically think through things. Would go crazy on a bagel. Wall repair. I mean, if it didn't say wall repair, it looks good. It looks good. Average Eastern European couple. I don't know why this is so true and accurate, but it is. For some reason, I'm thinking of like Jokic, the basketball player. I think he has that exact haircut. I don't know what his wife looks like, but yeah, in the movies, they always make him out to be like these kind of like gangster figures where they wear those weird windbreaker stuff. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? And then they're dating this super good looking woman, which is like, wait, what? It doesn't make sense, but whatever. When you pull up to McDonald's and the ice cream actually works, you better take advantage of that day, brother, because you hit the lottery when that happens. My desire to abandon technology. My desire for memes. Yeah. That is sincerely me. It's like, life would be so much better just fishing and hunting and being outside all day, chopping trees. But I gotta have the memes, you know? 28 dangs later. Dang! Love it. Haven't seen a good Joe Dirt meme in a while. Has anyone seen 28 Years Later? It's on my list of shows to watch, movies to watch, which is an infinite list, but this one, I put it towards the top because I've seen the first two and I liked them. Only 30 plus real ones remember this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I don't remember Free Willy 2. I remember Free Willy, the first Free Willy movie, one of the greatest movies of all time. I mean that. And then, yeah, if you bought the second one, you got this necklace. How I look at the flight attendant during snack time so they know I'm awake and would like a cookie. And if you're lucky, the person next to you will be asleep and you can speak for them and say, yeah, I'll take his cookie too for when he wakes up. And you can eat that too because he doesn't know. He's sleeping. They could have just skipped past them. So I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying you can do that if you want. Nicknames for lazy coworkers. Cordless only works for 2 hours. E.T. always wants to go home. Kit Kat always taking a break. Muffler always exhausted. Seaweed just floats around all day. Sensor light only works if someone walks past. Ooh, that's a good one. Wheelbarrow only works when pushed. Do you have any coworkers that fit these categories? Start using the nicknames. I love this. It's like a little passive aggressive, dude, you suck at your job, you know? Dads replying to messages be like, that's all I need. I think I'm more concerned about this actual statue. Is this a real statue somewhere? Can we make art good again? What are we doing? Putting all this nonsense out there. This isn't art. What is this? In 1957, 92% of children were toilet trained by 18 months. Dude, this is a conspiracy I full-heartedly believe in. I believe the big diaper industry falsely put out a narrative, because the narrative is, oh, they'll do it when they're ready. You don't want to force them to do it. They'll do it when they're ready. How were kids doing it at this age back then? That's what I want to know. But if the kid's still wearing diapers 3, 4 years old, it's a lot of money. And if you are a parent, you know diapers are expensive, very expensive. So if I'm the diaper industry, I want to put that out there. I want your kid to wear diapers for as long as possible, because then you buy more diapers from us. I believe that conspiracy. Is that even a conspiracy, or is that the truth? When you haven't even ordered yet and you already regret bringing the kids to a restaurant. Oh, been there several times. You just you're battling now. You are battling. The Amish don't need food stamps and they have tons of children. Somehow they figured it out. Somehow they figured out how to take care of themselves. If they can do it, we all can do it, right? I deserve it. I deserve government assistance. I deserve it. My life is hard because of the decisions I made. You gotta keep on keeping on, Lieutenant Dang. I don't know why we have so many Joe Dirt memes, but I love it. Dang, keep on keeping on, everybody. Keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it. An actual sign of the times. No stick shift vehicles. How about this? How about you can't work valet unless you can drive a stick shift? How about that? Crazy, man. Point of view, you're at a Brandon Lake concert. Play Creed. I don't know, man. I really want to go to a Brandon Lake concert. Minus Jelly Roll. I'm not a big fan of Jelly Roll. Brandon Lake, though, love his music. Listen to it all the time. Fantastic. Highly recommend. Get me the heck out of this restaurant. Meow. Parmesan. It's like, come on, it sounds like Parmesan though, right? All right, I'm not eating there either. Ridiculousness has been canceled by MTV after 14 years and 46 seasons. 46 seasons? I thought they were just playing reruns this whole time. Yeah, I know they had a lot of shows, man. Honestly, I feel like Zeducation is a version of ridiculousness. We're reacting to clips, right? Except the one thing that was... There are far fewer clips in those shows, I think. Not sure who this guy is, but I want to be friends with him. Hell yeah, dude. Look at that thing. Dude. Homemade guitar made out of a moose antler? Hell yeah. I just remembered in Pit My Ride when they installed a slot machine to this guy's van and the doors wouldn't open unless he won. That is wild. I don't remember this at all, but they did some really dumb things on that show. That one follower who likes everything you post. You know, I see a lot of you that sit and comment on every video, and then you can see someone's comment history as well. So if you comment on these videos, in our studio, you can click on your profile page and it'll pop up all your comments that you've made on the channel before on different videos. I appreciate you guys. I'm starting to recognize familiar faces in the comments. Like, oh, you guys always comment in the first 10 minutes. Oh, you always comment here. You always comment there. And I appreciate you guys for that. That's my point. I appreciate you. I see some of you on the other platforms as well. Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting us. I don't want to get all sappy in this episode, but I just have to say that. How did you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. All it means is you got to finish the Thanksgiving leftovers. Every consecutive meal from here on out until they're gone, okay? Don't let them go to waste. It is what it is. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
Idiots.